Hello guys, it's first of all your boy Phoenix here, back with new video, new microphone, a little bit weird voice, need to fix the settings somehow, really haven't looked into it yet, but hopefully it's better. Let's dive into the video. Today's subject is basically how you can maximize your profits in every single investment that can be multi-sold in Steam Marketplace, and this includes cases, containers, stickers, patches basically. And why I want to make this video today is to show you guys the possible ways to do it. So if you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, and as usual, if you have any questions, put them down below in the comment section. I'm going to be answering every single one of you guys to the best of my knowledge. Let's dive in. So yes, here we are in Steam Marketplace. Let's first of all, again, as maybe good thing my viewers know about the multi-sell function, but let's show it to the other people here. First of all, we have items that can't be multi-sold. This includes the items that are unique. Basically, every single one of these is unique. Every different float values, different paints, different stickers, etc. You can't multi-sell these, sadly, in Steam Marketplace. But what you can multi-sell is basically every single case, everything that basically shows you like this when you open up the Steam sell listings. There is set amount of items selling and they are identical. So basically these ones, and then stickers obviously, and maybe some patches, and maybe even some charms. Charms, I think they are not multi-sellable because they have the different basically float pattern ID, something like that, whatever, going from 0 to 100,000 and changing the color. But let's look into the basically main thing. I'm going to be using the fever case as an example here. Why? Because this is basically something that you guys are very likely going to be selling or want to make the maximum amount of money for. So let's look into the lifetime sales here, and let's see this part specifically here. We can see that there has been a lot of stuff going on related to fever case, and basically a lot of stuff happening with the gallery case. And what I was talking about in previous video, why fever case is really good investment, in my personal opinion, it's because of what happened to gallery case. And we can see here, of course, there is more gallery cases, or like less gallery cases and more fever cases, but we can see here the basic graph. Let's open it up here. We can see that Valve announced here that they are going to be removing gallery case, and then the price instantly in few hours skyrocketed, and it skyrocketed again. And basically what I want to make sure that you guys know in this video is that you can set up pre-sale orders, or how I like to call them basically. So you buy cases a few weeks, like for example right now, and then some case gets removed over here. You can sell the items after the week you have had them in your inventory. Then you are going to be doing the multi-sell order basically to Steam Marketplace, and you are going to be choosing how much money you want to be made. So let's look into the fever case here. Let's say we buy fever cases today, and let's say we buy for example 400 of fever cases. Let's see, it would cost 400 times 0.77 right now, because by orders 777, and that equals 308 euros. If you some of you guys have 308 euros lying around you want to invest into, maybe buy fever cases, yes. And again, do your own research according to this. I'm not responsible for your money, but obviously I'm going to be trying to help you here. Let's see. We have 308 euros invested. What can we do right now? Right now, we can basically copy this link that I'm going to be putting down below in the comment section and down below in the video description. You don't need to write it like from your memory over here. You can go into the video details or comment section. I'm going to be putting this link over there because it's really important. This link here, and then when we want to make the sell order for fever cases that we just bought 400 of and for 308 euros, what we're gonna do is we are going to be copying part of this thing here. We are going to be copying exactly after 730 / what is the item name. In this case, the item name is fever %20 case. Ctrl C, open up here. Ctrl V. And then we can press enter. And you can see we are still inside Steam, and you can basically Google this link everywhere you want. If you don't believe me, you think I'm going to be scamming you or stealing your account. Sorry, no, not today. But you can basically copy this link either through my video or search it through internet, but it's basically inside Steam own page. And what we want to do right now is that we want to basically buy both 400 of these. So when the trade hold is over and you have them in your inventory, you are going to be setting quantity 400, and it is going to be showing you how many you own. Right now I own 0, so because they are in storage units, obviously. But yeah, yes, obviously if your items are in storage units, please like take them away from there to your inventory. And again, this multi-sell limit is basically 1000 items at a time, because it's the maximum amount of items in your Steam CSGO inventory, basically. So what is interesting about this multi-sell item is that when you have set up the sell orders, they are going away from your inventory, and this is really, really good news for people that have a lot of stuff in their inventories. You don't need to like play with storage units and everything like that. You know how frustrating it is. But interesting, here is the part where it says buyer pays. And this is the important part, because right now we had the 308 euros invested into. And first of all, let's see how much the price need to rise from, we started from 0.77. Let's see how much it need to like rise to get the money back. It's basically to 0.87 euros, basically 10 cents rise in price, and you receive your money back. This is obviously not a good idea if you want to make some money. So let's say the price increased to 1 euro, then you would be making 352 euros, that equals 50 euros profit. If they increase into 1.2 euros, which is really realistic kinda, because it has skeleton gem knives that no other case has. It also has the AVP print stream and the amount of items that have been literally destroyed from entire community like existence right now because of the knife trade up is really, really high, and that's really, really interesting. So let's say it rises into 1. My personal expectation is that it's going to be rising into 1.3 euros when the update is announced. And if you have 400 of these, you buy them again for 308 euros. We are going to be making ish 150 euros profit. And why I wanted to like specially say this right now is that this is really, really good, because you don't need to stay up every single knife or something like that thinking basically Tuesdays, Thursdays when the updates come. You're like, okay, is Valve going to update? Is Valve going to update? You're like, okay, it's there, and if the Valve makes the update, they are in the sell orders and they hopefully sell all of them. And it's really, really likely they sell all of them, especially if you set something like 0.28 or something like that, a little bit below like these common numbers, because people are really, really easily putting something like, yes, 0.34, 0.40, 0.50 over here, and then they're selling for these ones. But if you put like 49, it's more or less likely that people are going to be choosing exactly 149 number, or especially 148, for example, because it's a little bit lower than the higher basically sell orders that people are going to be putting in, and it's more likely to be sold because of it. If you hit like hard, there's like, let's say there is just 400 sell orders for 1.48 euros, and then there is 100,000 sell orders for 1.5 euros, then you're like, okay, I'm one of the 100,000. But if I'm few cents below of that, I'm going to be just 400, and it's going to hit the like limit there, and maybe not rise over 1.5 euros, because there is so many sell orders over there. I really, really hope my microphone has sounded really well at until this point. I don't know. I need to maybe listen to my voice before uploading this, but yes, it's really, really interesting in my personal opinion, and this is really, really good way. And this works also for stuff like, we can open again, you see it's Legit link, I'm in Steam again. Let's check Stuvia 2K. We can, for example, here we can see the insane increase in price because of Stewie fucking up. And if I had set sell orders, for example, I bought them for 10 cents each, and then if I had set sell orders for 0.5 euros, for example, like few months ago, I would have gotten maybe more money, or they would have been sold instantly here, and I actually got even more money. But if I had set them for 0.65 euros, 0.65 euros, yes, then I would have obviously made more money. But really, really interesting stuff in my personal opinion. Why you should basically set the limit you want the profit to be from an item that it's really, really good investment. And then you set the sell order, and basically, especially with items that are bound to be removed at some point, for example, the fever case again, or maybe some collection stickers, something like that, set the limit you want to make from that investment, set up the multi-sell order, and basically watch that's the when the update comes and you suddenly have a lot of money in your Steam balance. That's my idea behind this. So please guys, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe. As usual, we are going to be doing a 1000 sub giveaway when we hit the 1000 sub. So join into that with subscribing and everything like that. I'm going to be giving away 1000 sticker capsules, one for every single one of my subscribers. So that's an insane giveaway. You want to take part on it. See you in the next one. Have a nice week. Bye bye.
What you need. We're broken, it's tragic, we're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic, believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all